How y'all doing? I'm SteveRandom. Hope y'all having a great day or great night. In today's video, I got a little fun video for y'all. Not really as much of a fragrance review, but more just a fun video relating to fragrances. I wanted to make this a tag video, but I don't think I'm, popular enough or getting enough viewers to really make this kind of go around, but I'm hopefully able to. I don't know. I'm not gonna secure it and say it's a tag video, but if it becomes a tag video, then you all know where it started from. And if you want to help keep making this video around, make this video yourself. And if you're wondering, what am I doing? What's the video about? You're about to find out. Oh, that was smooth.
What's the video about? You're about to find out.
That was a good line right there. Each fragrance has a fragrance story to tell or a story to tell. And I have 10 fragrances here, if I'm not mistaken. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I have 10 fragrances here, and they each have a story to tell. For example, I'm gonna start with a very easy one. It's pretty easy. Chromazaro. This was actually the first fragrance I've ever purchased. And that, for example, is a story that the fragrance is here to tell you. It's not really the fragrance telling you, it's me telling you, obviously, but it has something special to me, and that's the story behind the fragrance and why I own it. So that's how the video is gonna go. I have 9 more to go through, but Chromazaro, why is it so special and what story does it have to tell you? It's the first fragrance I ever bought. And I ever bought meaning also bottle, not I probably had a sample as a kid or something, but I never owned a full bottle until I got gifted this fragrance from my brother for my, I think it was 11th birthday. So I was very young and had my first fragrance. Next up, we have a little bit of a fragrance that hasn't done much apart from YouTube and from you guys as well watching the video. This fragrance was featured in and won the fragrance battle. That is my most viewed video, reaching almost 350k views. I am so thankful to you guys for watching it and for sharing it around and for enjoying it and just for all the positivity about that video. I know some of you guys were a little bit salty, but it's fine, guys. I didn't influence any of those girls on that video. They did what they gotta do. I saw them on the street and I was like, can you please try these and let me know what you think. Paco Rabanne Invictus. This is the original. So many people ask, is that the original Invictus? Is that the Aqua? Is that guys, I said it in the beginning of that video. I'm pretty sure. If I didn't say original, I said Invictus. What Invictus can it be? It's original.
Yo, I'm gonna be seeing what people prefer between Creed Aventus, Invictus by Paco Rabanne, and Dior Sauvage. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Invictus by Paco Rabanne. Invictus by Paco Rabanne.
So Paco Rabanne Invictus has made it to my most viewed video and won that fragrance battle between Creed Aventus and Dior Sauvage. If you haven't watched it, watch it and let me know what's up. If you enjoy it, let me know in this video below. So Paco Rabanne Invictus has that story to tell. Now we're moving on to something else. The fragrance here that has a story to tell is Santori from Fragrance View, who is Peter. He has amazing fragrance videos he's done before. Really nice guy. I haven't chatted with him before, but he seems like he's a very knowledgeable person and very intelligent with different fragrances. And this is Proxima from his line of fragrances. It's a beautiful bottle. Sadly, I haven't used much of it because I've only really used this fragrance while I'm in the house. I don't really use it much when I go out. I feel like it's a more delicate fragrance and I don't want to really spray it too much and just waste it outside. Kind of is the point of fragrances though, but yeah, I hope you guys get what I mean. I don't actually, I want to kind of preserve this fragrance because it's special. And why is it special? It's because it's the first fragrance from a YouTuber that I've ever purchased. Oh wait a second. I just forgot. Ah, crap. I mean, it's too late to get it now. It's not actually the first fragrance I got from a YouTuber or like YouTuber purchase I've made. This is the second. Wait, what? Alright, I'm sorry guys, but you guys will see on the screen as to what was my first fragrance I ever bought from a YouTuber. And not like, I mean from a YouTuber, but like their company or their brand. Next up, we have, oh wait, sorry to move on like that, but this is still a great fragrance. I just completely forgot I had that fragrance in my fragrance collection. Next up, we have a fragrance that is kind of funny, that story that has to tell. This is Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramal, and the story this fragrance has to tell is that every college dude that's seen this fragrance has always said, man, look at him. Like, okay. Cool. That's a story this fragrance has to say. Every time someone sees this fragrance, I swear, they always comment about how the bottle looks. We can't get over it. That's just a fragrance story that fragrance has to tell. Sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. Next up, we have Versace Eros. This fragrance is probably the mistakenly most expensive fragrance I ever have. Meaning, whenever people see my collection or see different fragrances I have, they always look at this bottle, they look at it and it says Versace, so they're like, oh my god, it's Versace, it should be expensive. But it's actually like one of the cheapest fragrances I have, but it always gets mistaken for being, or supposedly being, the most expensive. But they don't know about that Creed Aventus though. So Versace Eros is mistakenly my most expensive fragrance. And I guess based on the look, it just looks expensive, but it's actually not expensive. People get tricked into that Versace stuff. Next up, we have a little spicy one here. This one is from Parfums de Marly Percival, and the story this fragrance has to tell, and you guys know with this fragrance about the compliments and everything. This fragrance probably has about 6 girls that have said to my ear, "Oh, you smell good.
Oh, you smell good. Oh, you smell good."
Just leave that. I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm not gonna go further. That's what Percival did. And that's a story he has to share. Next up, we have a little throwback. Very cringe video. I mean, looking back at all my vids from like a few years ago, I know I haven't changed much. That's definitely something I would have said 3 years ago. But yeah, I still say it. Haven't changed much. Why is that hard to say? I haven't changed much. Yeah, I haven't changed much, but I know like this fragrance kind of set the ball rolling in terms of niche fragrances for me. This one is Creed Aventus, the first ever niche I got. And that's a story this bad boy has to tell. Next up, we're approaching our last 3. We have Dior Sauvage, the first fragrance I ever have gone a backup bottle for, meaning I've gone the same exact fragrance, but a second time. And why is that? Because as far as you can see, that juice is almost done. So Dior Sauvage is ready to go and it's full, and yeah, it's the only fragrance I ever bought a second bottle of. Next up, we have Polo Red Intense. This is the first fragrance I ever bought as soon as I smelled the sample. Or like, you know, when I was at Dillard's one time, I smelled this fragrance. I'm not sure if it was Dillard's, but it was one of those stores, like maybe Belk's, I don't know. But I smelled this fragrance when the sales lady sprayed it on, smelt it, and I was like, let me get this. Chrome was the first one, but then there was a big gap, like about 5 years, till I got another fragrance, which has been privated. But then after that one, that's the video that's been privated, is Polar Red Intense, I believe. I think, I'm not sure. But Polar Red Intense, that's a story it has to tell. Really the only fragrance I've ever smelt on the strip, and I was like, listen here, can you please get me the 100 ml of this fragrance? And then to end the video off, not so good, but it smells really good, but not so good in terms of the story it has to tell. This is Thameen Green Pearl. Really nice bottle, looking really nice on the camera. But the Mean Green Pearl, it's strong. It's a strong fragrance, enormous sillage. And I did a rookie mistake where I sprayed about 5 to 6 sprays of this. And if you guys own this, you guys know how strong this thing is. I did about 5 to 6 before I went into my Uber. And we were wearing masks too. I went into my Uber, and my Uber driver, I told him my channel, so I hope he's not watching this. But if he is, what's up? So I walked into the Uber car, and a minute after, I realized I sprayed way too much, and I couldn't roll the windows down because there was like a child lock thing, and I was too embarrassed to tell him like, can we roll the windows down? But I was embarrassed for myself because I knew I smelled strong. And I didn't tell him anything about rolling the window down, but like a minute later, he was like, man, you smell strong. Are you going out tonight or something? So yeah, I guess it was a good strong because I did tell him, like, is it a nice strong or is it like annoying? He was like, nah, man, it's nice. So I guess it's nice, but you always don't want to smell too strong. That's just a rookie mistake I did. But now I know to only spray 2 sprays of this fragrance now. This is a very strong fragrance and very nice and smells absolutely beautiful. So that's been it. Pretty short video. I mean, I don't think it's that short because my camera says it's about 12.5 minutes. It's a pretty cool vid, 10 fragrances in 12 minutes. And they each had a story to tell to you guys. I don't know. I'll try to make this a tag video, so if anyone is available to film this and make it, feel free to just jump on. I may tag some just out of my head. I'll tag Cascade Scents, I'll tag Chaos Fragrances, and also tag Casual Fragrances. So those 3, Cascade Scents, Chaos Fragrances, and Casual Fragrances, you guys have been tagged. And if you guys don't do the video, that's fine, but I'll try to get this video around because I thought it was a good idea. And if you guys think it was a good idea, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, peace.